Greetings, fellow citizens. This is Citizen Kong, and welcome to another Fez Night. Well, I thought I would start Fez Night a little differently this time. I hope you were amused. All right, tonight's Fez Night shall be entitled... Where's my notes? Monk teased me about using notes. Look, these notes are very, very bare bones, you know? They just say like... Excuse me, I have a good cough coming on. Hold on. I'm still dealing with that. The notes are very, very bare bones. They just have a few key words here to jog my memory about things I would like to talk about. Man, I'm so out of shape. I can't believe that. Okay, let's start over again. Greetings, fellow citizens. This is Citizen Kong. And tonight's Fez Night shall be called One Fez Beyond. Oh my. And we're back to the official drink of Fez Night. The official drink of Fez Night is the Gibson Martini. So let's mix that drink up right now. All right. Yeah, that's awful. I can't bop around anymore. Get out of breath. You know, I think I'm going to try finishing off the rest of Rear Admiral Joseph's. Hopefully by next week I'll be able to afford to buy another bottle of gin. Maybe something nice like Bombay Sapphire. Yeah, that's my favorite. Or good old Beefeaters. I really, really do like Beefeaters. All right, there goes the rest of that. Oh, I forgot the vermouth. Be right back. Sorry. I always do that. Okay. Citizen Kong with no edits. Well, sometimes I come off with a couple false starts and I start over, but once I get going, this train keeps a rolling. All right, here we go. Yeah, the only edits I do is I cut it up into little pieces. Because damn YouTube, maybe if I were made partner, I'm not going to jump through hoops to do that, then I could post an 18-minute video, a 40-minute video. You would just love that. Fez Night, all the way through nonstop. Yeah, I'm sure. I wouldn't blame you for fast-forwarding through it, the babbling incoherently nonsense, etc. Well, as I would have it, or as fate would have it, I would have another fight with a woman that should not be named or mentioned, whichever. This very afternoon almost spoiled my mood for Fez Night. That's why I need a little music to get me going. And a big stiff drink. We were getting along so well. We honestly were. We spent a couple days together, and it was pretty good. It was a lot like old times. Not quite like old times. And let me get this straight. You know, that Citizen Kong is available, that the woman should not be mentioned is not exactly my girlfriend. She's more like an ex-wife who's in my life, who I could never kick her to the curb, you know, because I still care about her. But the reason why we're not together is because we don't get along. All right, here's to all of you. Cheers. Once again, Fez Night. Woo, that's a strong one. Duh! Fez Night was created so I could thank my new subscribers, which there's a problem, and I'll get more on that later. But here, a little bit more. Gibson Martini with 3 onions. Oh, a whole onion went in that time. Oh. Man, I'm used to drinking those other foo-foo drinks. Martini seems a little strong tonight. So, excuse me for not getting right into it. Fez Night was created to welcome my new subscribers, me to have a drink on camera, enjoy myself, a Sunday night ritual for me, Citizen Kong on YouTube. Even though it doesn't all go out Sunday night, for you on the East Coast, yeah, I don't blame you. You can't stay up late enough to watch the whole thing. How do I look? Am I in focus? And, you know, you wouldn't believe all the work I go into getting the lighting just right, you know? Huh? So, still out of breath. I might have to go to the doctor. Maybe I have emphysema or something. So, where was I? The new subscribers. Oh yeah, and you know, as a distraction from the political vlogs, when I first started out on YouTube, mainly my very first video was me upset about Mike Savage. That guy pissed me off so much that I had to make a video about it. Caught a lot of crap from people, spurred arguments with people, loved it, loved to argue, but after a while I got kind of over it. My last video that I posted was at a political video was at Whiskey Man's urgings. By the way, if you don't know Whiskey Man, visit his channel. Whiskey Man's a great guy. He paid me a high compliment in his last video, and I want to thank you again. Thank you, Whiskey Man. Here's to you, raising a glass. When I first came on YouTube, I had very few subscribers, and Whiskey Man gave me so much encouragement. Along with DRSNK, visit his channel too, DRSNK. And DRSNK was my very first subscriber. Oh, I'm so sentimental. I'm looking back at the year, I think, right now. And so, I'm at a loss for words. What the hell wrong with you? And so, Whiskey Man, yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the high compliment, and so the last political video I did was about the Federal Oil Reserve, and it was Whiskey Man's urgings, and it wasn't like a strong, you know, something that I'm knowledgeable about. I mean, I kind of had to do some quick research and get a feel for it, and but one of the things that I do feel slightly vindicated on is one of the points that I pushed about the price of oil, and more of that later. Was that that a lot of what's going on, there's like a financial bubble with the price of oil, and a lot of what's adding to the price on a barrel of oil is stock market people hedging their bets, forcing the price up because they're all buying it up because it's a hot investment. It's kind of a lot like what happened with the housing market. All right, I don't want to give in my political. My political vlog, my political bit, we'll save that for the end, right? I know some of you, I get more hits on the last bit of Fez Night. So here's to all of you that watch every bit. I know I couldn't. Cheers.